All right, I'm excited about today's session. I am here to introduce Benjamin Hawkinson. He is the new interim director of music at Central Christian, and I have 10 rapid fire questions to throw at Ben. So I'm excited. Welcome, Ben.
Hey, thanks. It's great to be here. And please just call me Ben. Yeah.
All right. So the first question is, how long have you been attending Central?
So yeah, Aubrey and I moved to Decatur about 2 years ago, and we've been attending Central the whole time. Because of COVID, we started attending virtually. So I'm still yet to meet a whole bunch of you, but we've been showing up for 2 years.
All right. What is your preferred service? The 8 o'clock, 9:15, or 10:30?
10:30. Although I'll be showing up to all of them soon.
I'll be excited. I typically go to the 9:15, so I'll be happy when you cross paths, not just on campus, but at Central.
That's right.
Which leads me to my next question, which is, where do you work now?
So I work at Milliken, where I'm the Associate Director of Choir Programs. I run the vocal jazz program there. I run the traditional choirs and also some music education courses. But also, obviously, I'm the Interim Director of Music here at Central.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what was the first job that you ever had?
Oh, I sold shoes at a now defunct, it's kind of like a Target. Did you all have Mervyn's here? Is that a store you're familiar with?
Not me, but
Yeah, they lost Target. But yeah, it was a wild job, people coming in asking for all kinds of, New Balance, whatever. Yeah, it was fun.
cool. So you know all things shoes. That's great. I'll be like checking out your shoes when you walk across campus now, or I see you at church.
No, that's not a good idea.
Okay. All right. Who is your favorite musician or music group?
Oh, that's a big question. That's a really big question. So let's go with Jacob Collier. He's a younger guy, younger than I am, out of England, and his music is jazz flavored, but he's really pushing the boundaries of what we think is possible in music right now. Really sharp guy.
That's a hard question for a music professor, I'm sure, too. So you have a lot of answers you can.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1,300 years worth of music and pick one song. Okay, that's tough.
All right. Well, they're general questions. Let's go with it. So here's the next one. What do you enjoy doing during your free time?
Oh, yeah. So as a dad, that's not something I get a whole lot of, but all of that extra time I spend playing with my son, Liam. We do a lot of baseball in the backyard right now. We've been gardening, planting. We've got big sunflowers right now that he thinks are the coolest thing because they're like 12 foot tall or something, and blackberry bushes that are about to fruit on us. So we spend a lot of time doing that kind of stuff.
Wonderful, wonderful. I think many of us developed our green thumb during the COVID lockdown last year. I myself started gardening, but I don't have any giant sunflowers to brag on. So good for you guys.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, so then next one's a little more serious. What is one fear that you have?
I am absolutely terrified of heights. I just can't do it. I'll do a ladder, that's fine. But those skyscrapers where they've got like the 4-inch thick glass that you walk on. I can't do it. I lose my mind. We were out in where was that? St. Louis at the Children's Museum there. They've got a big bridge across the freeway where they have these. And Liam walked over one, and I snatched him up and said, nope, 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 and just kept walking. He wasn't scared, but I really was.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of trust in the engineers with those things, that's for sure.
What if it was installed right before lunch and someone was, hungry and wasn't, oh gosh.
All right. What is a good book or a good movie that you've read or seen lately?
Aubrey and I have been watching this show on Netflix. It's spelled Lupin, but it's a French show, so we watch it with subtitles. Aubrey knows enough French that she gets away with not watching a lot of that, but it's about this kind of thief extraordinaire. It was really popular book series in like the 1900s. They've modernized it. It is I mean, it might be the best piece of TV, movie, anything we've seen in the last like 3 or 4 years. It's really incredible.
Well, that's quite the sales pitch. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
All right. So who is a person that you admire greatly?
Um, let's see, person that I admire. I've had the great privilege to have a lot of great teachers in my time. One of them, his name is Rick Biella. He taught me at Texas Tech University. And I remember sitting in a lesson and him being so patient with me while we're working, just beating my head against trying to get all of these musical things going at the same time. And him being patient, and then he says, no, it's just this. And he does this incredibly difficult passage where he's moving his hands, he's playing the piano, he's tapping with his foot, he's singing. And I remember thinking to myself, if I work really hard every day for the next 35 years, I might be as good as that man. And the fact that he had both the skill, but also the humility and the patience to allow me to flounder a little bit was just overwhelming.
It's a good story. Thank you. What is one piece of advice you would give the younger generation?
Rest. There's so much stimulus available to students, available to just kind of us on our phones all the time, that it's difficult to disengage. So make sure that you're taking time to sit down and disengage from all of that, and truly let your rest time be rest, so that way your work time can be work.
That's good advice. I'm working on that myself, so I'll try to get that one. So we have time for a bonus question, and that one is, what do you love about Central Christian?
Oh, wow. So, we went to Central for the first time. We were new in the community, tried to find a congregation to kind of serve our family. And Central checked all the boxes. The people were incredibly friendly. Michael and Tina are great pastors. The choir was excellent. And we just knew that it was going to be the home for us.
All right. Well, thank you. That was 10 plus a bonus question. Questions for Ben, and I hope everybody enjoys them, and look forward to the next person we interview.
Thanks, Jessa. It's great to see you.
Thank you.